Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaskaram to one and all. I am Dr.A.Saravanan. Profession, my teaching is my profession. I completed my PhD from NIT Trichy. So before getting into this small feedback, or let me put a formal or an informal way of communicating my satisfaction, what I gained with Dr.A.Saravanan sir over the period of last 2 weeks with respect to Ashtanga yoga, and to be precise, yogasanas what I got practiced from sir. Initially, I had hesitation because pertaining to my age, being of 38 years old, I just had my own reservations whether in this particular age will I be able to take out yogasanas. Because on a colloquial case, I just read either people of younger ages they just go, say in the during schooling period, or maybe after crossing their, maybe during the rest of their career and the end of their career, people used to go for yoga. That's what my thought process was. So I had a lot of reservations. Then I surfed here in net, Google Map, I just surfed. What are the sources, where can I go? Because I was very confident enough that I should not learn yoga from either from online resources or from book. I was very clear enough because certain things as per our mythology is concerned, we should learn only from Guru. That's what, certain things we should go abide by Guru and we should learn from them. So I was clear enough with that particular thought. And I just had a brainstorming session. What are the sources available in and around Ambattur, since my residence is in Ambattur OT. Then I came to know about my holism, this particular source. I never knew about Dr.A.Saravanan sir prior to it. Then one fine day I just called sir and I wanted to know his availability. And he was readily available and he just asked me to come and he gave his appointment. I came over here, and the first introduction itself was quite new for me, because usually when we go approach anyone to learn such things, usually they will be available in a commercial place and the nature of communication will be different, the setup, everything will be different. But the moment when I came over here, I had my own thinking, because earlier I had my own reservations, and with respect to this, I had a different thought. But the moment when I started speaking with sir, he just took a diary and explained what are the parts, what was his objectives and what was my aim, whether my aim is a subset of his objective. He cleared everything, right from how the courses goes on, what is the modus operandi, how he takes the course, what is the duration, what is the flexible timing. So he just gave a comprehensive picture of the complete program, and really I was flabbergasted. I don't know what to do, because my expectation was only this much, but what I got prior to, what is the procedure to join the session, that's what my aim was. But what the stuff he gave was a lot for me. Indeed, it was, I just got feared whether will I able to meet his requirement, because the inputs what he gave was quite high, but my expectation was very basic, only with respect to yoga. But what I got from sir was quite massive. So I had my own reservations. I asked the sir for a time. And after 10 days, meanwhile, I had my own academic insights. So during examination and audit, I couldn't do it. Then I came and I requested sir again, along with another obligation, that I would just wanted to add my nephew, who is 11 years of age. So one guy who is of 38 years of age, and another one 11 years of age. So think of what is going to be the gap. And he readily accepted him, and we both came here. Usually, what I heard through my friends and relatives circle, what this thing is, yoga in the sense, it used to be in a massive hall where people of a good volume of people, say some 50 or 20, minimum 20, maximum 50, and some cases even it goes beyond. Literally, you people believe it or not, we too were the one present in the hall, and along with sir. So it was a 3-point contact, and only we two were there. So day one it went on. Then I went and asked my nephew, how are you feeling comfortable? Because he's a kid, of course, a 6th standard studying kid. So his response was overwhelming. Again, he himself was a motivation for me. Then we went all along the program. Again, believe it or not, guys, my nephew used to have one issue, nose blocking issue. So whenever he has, even in this particular age, that's what the exposure to media, he himself will take Nazivion without any parent guidance. He himself will take 2 or 3 drops and Aramse will just go and sleep. That was the natural. But here when we came to sir, he taught so many poses, to be precise, 72 poses he just taught us. And he told importance, significance, not only with respect to stretching or something, even with respect to medical benefit he told. And one fine day, night, he just got nose blocking. He did not touch that particular medicine at all. I'm not, for the sake of telling, I'm not telling, that's the truth fact. God knows, everyone knows. Then he himself did that yoga pose. I asked, why all of a sudden why are you doing this particular pose? Means he told, I just got nose block. On the day sir told, no, in this particular set, if you do this particular yoga, you will get relieved of this nose blocking issues. He just did for 2-3 cycles. In one cycle is of 5 to 10 seconds. He did for 2-3 cycles and he told, now I am feeling better, and he has not even touched nasal. So why I am saying this particular thing is, present generation, we are just forgetting our traditional roots and we are getting westernization, right? From food, culture, dressing, everywhere we are getting westernized. But how about the health? Who is going to take care of health? How we are going to judiciously transfer the knowledge to the next generation? So as a measure, as a countermeasure of it, I just had my nephew along with me to learn this particular activity. And what's the reason for communicating these things to us? As Thirumular says, Yam petra inbam peruga ivayagam. It is just horizontal deployment. When I am able to keep myself fit by learning such asanas, though I am not a professional in this particular area, but I am getting learned from a learned professional. So by means of Guru Margam, I just got this, and definitely I am going to practice and he is going to practice. So elsewhere, once the society is fit enough, obviously we do a good for the nature, good for the country, of course for the entire world. So my humble pranams to all us, just come to here and you yourself learn. Need not to join. Just come and have a glance, have a formal talk with sir. You yourself get enlightened out of these things, and obviously you will be getting yourself fit. You become health. Obviously, if you are health is the only thing which is no one can conquer, and obviously will be good. With this humble request, I just come out with this, complete this feedback session. And again, I don't want to have the term feedback. It's just a sharing of my experience. And I just got this bliss, and I want everyone to get this fortunate experience, get one by one learning. In engineering, there is one term called as experiential learning. We have experience, we have phenomenon. Usually phenomenon will be followed elsewhere and people will be there of experience, but merging of both these things, theory versus practice, experiential occasionally takes place or it's highly superficial, but here is one particular area where we have Jyoti Armugam sir who is good enough in this experiential case, and we get theory aspects, we get practical aspects. Of course, the one which is very costly is the experience. So this complete blend is going to make it is going to enlighten us, and sure you will be having a good session. So hoping to meet you all here in person. Thank you all. Thank you.